It's young Ahsoka. Oh my gosh! What?
Hey guys, welcome back to our Ahsoka reaction. We are super excited for today's episode. We loved the last one.
Oh yeah.
And we've
already watched it twice over.
3 times almost.
Yeah, almost 3 times.
And we are really excited about the direction this show is heading. We're huge fans and just excited to see what comes next. Feeling good, feeling hopeful.
I've got the right mug for tonight's episode.
Oh yeah, I picked that out especially for you.
Yeah.
And
so
we're settling in and we're excited. We're ready.
Yeah, we were very pleased. We tend to be pretty optimistic. Being massive Star Wars fans ourselves, we are really rooting for Star Wars and we want to see it thrive and succeed. And so we've been like optimistic. And then by the end of last episode, we were like pretty stoked at the direction that the story was heading with. Let's just recap what happened last time. Sabine turned. She didn't really turn, but she gave the map to Baylan, and now she's gone off into the other galaxy. Ahsoka was defeated at the hands of Baylan, and she made it to the world between worlds. We've watched Rebels and stuff, so we were really like freaking out at these things, at these big character moments, and we're really excited to see kind of how they're bringing all of the stuff from Rebels into this. And yeah, it's been fun. So what do you think? I mean, the last episode ended with Ahsoka in the world between worlds and Hayden Christensen returning as Anakin Skywalker. So what do you think is going to happen? Like, I want to hear your best guess as to where they're going with this.
Yeah, I think that it would be really cool if it turns out to be the son. That would be like a crazy twist.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
people were saying that for sure.
A crazy, like, I don't know, deep cut reference for like, I guess,
at the very least.
I don't know how they would do it in a way that like regular normies would understand.
Yeah.
That could just enjoy it without being super nerdy into Star Wars lore. But it would be really cool, and there is some, I don't know if it's like going to be a dark side thing or if it's actually, Anakin's Force Ghost.
Yeah, because they ended the last episode with...
It was kind of ominous, so It feels like something's being set up. So
at the very least, if it is Anakin, they still should continue referring to and bringing in the Mortis gods situation for sure, because
that was some of the best.
Yeah.
So good.
And that was in Rebels as well. They followed up. So they should continue kind of pulling on, kind of referring back to and using that as a resource to like create cool mythology within Star Wars. And I think that, George Lucas created those characters, and whatever he did back in the Clone Wars and was doing back in the Clone Wars with that whole Mortis situation, I definitely think that like Star Wars would benefit from some sort of follow-up. They don't need to explain everything, but I think our favorite part of Star Wars is the mythology and the spirituality of it. So yeah, we definitely want to see that for sure. We've
got a bingo going on, which you can reference in the first reaction that we did. We're keeping track of our predictions for what's going on, and we'll tally up at the end.
By the end of the season, we will go back to that bingo list and see what things we were right on. So
if you like this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more reactions and fun content coming out soon. But for now,
let us watch this episode of Ahsoka.
For Channel 11 News, I'm Erin Hannon. She doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
They're just
gone. She has no idea what went down.
They're just gone. Yes, hide behind Chopper.
Chopper will protect you.
He will destroy everyone.
Aww.
I thought that was Din Djarin for a second. I was like, what is he doing here?
But they never listen.
That's so sad.
They never listen.
Here we go, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes, just follow right up.
Oh my gosh, you guys have so much to talk about.
You look old.
Oh!
Well, that happens. Actually, what happened?
You lost a fight. It means you still have a chance.
Chance.
To live.
What?
What does this mean?
One is never too old to learn, Snips.
Snips!
Oh my gosh. Is he talking
What's
about
the lesson,
force ghosting?
Master?
Live. Or die.
I won't fight you.
I've heard that before.
Oh! Ho, ho, ho!
What's going on?
He looks good.
Yeah.
Wow! What?
This is crazy.
Why are they doing this? I don't... Okay. I just gotta settle with it.
We're overdue at HQ. Senator Organa says she can only give us cover for so long.
Leia.
We're not
Senator
going into
Organa.
Exactly what happened.
What the heck?
Okay. What are we listening for?
Don't you hear it? The lights.
What? Whoa!
What?
The music? I have the chills.
They're tuning in to the force.
Jason has abilities.
Mm.
His
Oh
father,
yeah.
Kanan Jarrus,
Kanan mentioned! There's my bingo! Woo!
We're
Point
going back
Eric.
up again.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
This is crazy though.
Ooh!
Looks like
He
you
looks
don't have
good.
much left to offer.
He does look
I
good.
haven't taught you everything yet.
Whoa! What?
What? What's going on?
It's young Ahsoka. Oh my gosh! What?
Come on! Forward!
Master!
Hurry up, Snips!
Wait! This is the Clone Wars!
Yeah, no kidding.
He looks so good.
One of our first missions, why are we here?
You tell me.
Master! Wait!
Her green saber.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh my gosh.
This is your training.
Look at all of the clones. Live action Clone Wars.
My babies.
We freaking have live action Clone Wars. Oh my gosh.
Because that's old Ahsoka in her young
Yes.
body. She's remembering everything.
Right. I'm speechless, guys. I don't have any commentary or anything. I'm just soaking it in. Is that freaking Rex?
He looks so
No problem.
cool.
I know.
We lost so many,
Oh my gosh, she's dealing with her childhood trauma.
but our mistakes cost lives. That doesn't bother you?
Of course it does.
This isn't what I trained for.
You must adjust to the times. I have to teach you to be a soldier.
Is that all I'll have to teach my own Padawan one day? how to fight.
Oh my gosh.
Do you even want
You
power?
know no other way.
You know, teaching's not all it's cracked up to be.
What makes you say that?
I'm joking.
You're joking.
Yeah, I'm joking.
How can you
That's
joke
Rex.
at a time like this?
What would you prefer? You want me to be more serious?
I prefer it.
Listen, I'm teaching you how to lead. And to do that, you're going to have to fight.
What if I want to stop fighting?
Then you'll die.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Don't cut away.
Oh, this is just so good.
I can't.
There's nothing to say.
I can't even say anything.
Is there a chance they're out here?
Always. Especially with Lady Tano.
Yeah, she is tenacious.
So was her master.
What was he like?
Nice.
Intense.
No kidding. Oh! Oh! What?
Nice work, Commander.
Rex!
He's here!
What the heck?
My baby!
Oh!
Rexy boy!
I can't believe this. There's Anakin. He was never
All this
here.
battle.
This was the siege of Mandalore.
Mm-hmm.
We had parted ways by now.
You did well. You're a warrior now, as I trained you to be.
Look at
Is
them.
that all?
Yeah.
She's all like
Ahsoka, within you will be everything
little
I
sis,
am.
big bro.
All the knowledge I possess. Just as I inherited knowledge from my master, and he from his. We're part of a legacy.
But my part of that legacy is one of death and war.
Your master's
But you're
legacy.
more than
Yeah.
Discretion.
that. Because I'm more than that.
You are more Anakin. But more powerful and dangerous than anyone realized.
Is that what this is about?
If I am everything you are,
You've learned nothing.
don't say that.
Back to the beginning. Live. Or die.
Whoa. Whoa. What?
Oh my gosh. This is George Lucas.
I know.
What?
George, he better have watched this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh! Woo!
You lack conviction.
Oh! Wow!
This is a space opera.
Yes!
Trying to die.
But why? What is the lesson? Oh, look at his eyes. Whew.
I choose to live.
There's hope for you yet.
I really don't know what to say.
It's too good for words.
I'm having trouble digesting it all. It's too rich.
It's overwhelming.
It's too rich.
I owe you my thanks.
I heard you fighting.
You did?
Yeah, lightsabers. Who are you fighting with?
I have an idea.
I like her
Like
cloak.
a memory. So we'll know what happened. Possibly.
Psychometry.
Prosecco.
Her headband is new.
It's new?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, that's cool. She gets an upgrade.
You'll be reunited with your friend. Do it. For Ezra.
Oof.
At least she was when she left Satos. Well, we have to go after them.
Where are we gonna go?
Look.
Yep, it's the
Yes!
Purgle. Knew it.
Of course.
Yep, that's the way.
Woo! Yes. Purgle ride. Let's go.
How do you get them to attach yourself to them?
You fly with them and then you say, "Go to Sabine."
I'm not sure I like this plan.
Yes, I would like to second that.
There's no other
Starting to
way.
look like her white
Without the map, we don't have
Ahsoka the
proper
White.
hyperspace coordinates.
I like
Outfit.
it.
She's lost the gray.
And you think they do?
Yeah, it's subtle.
Only
Yeah.
one way
Ahsoka
to
the
find
White.
out.
And she's smiling, and like her attitude feels different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole like test was like that she literally like she was acting so somber because she literally had no reason for living. It almost felt like.
Yeah, she feels different.
Yeah.
Her whole presence.
Yeah. This is so beautiful,
This is
guys.
so amazing.
I love this.
I'm so happy. Oh
Wow!
my gosh.
Look at that!
There's so many.
Oh, the budget went into this. I want one!
Where?
I want one to fly over my house always.
What?
They look so cool.
That'll do.
Oh my gosh, she's like her old self.
Yeah.
Wish me luck.
This is so great, guys.
This is so fun.
This is so
so
fun.
happy.
This
I
is
don't want it to end.
This is Star Wars.
This is literally
This
Star
is
Wars.
Star Wars.
I love her outfit.
Yeah.
This is sick.
Where have you been hiding this?
Oh my gosh. Mm. This is so beautiful.
The music,
Oh my god.
the lighting, it's so heavenly.
It's just like the stories you told me. How the whales took Ezra and the bad guys far, far
Oh
away.
my gosh.
They saved us.
Now they'll take Ahsoka to where Ezra is?
That's the hope, kiddo.
She's so beautiful. I want to be her. She's so cool.
She is cool.
She's like an angel. Why is this part making me so emotional?
All right, but you best come back inside. You're certain they know where Sabine was taken?
I have no idea.
What?
No idea. We'll just see where it goes. Better than going nowhere.
That's hilarious. They sound like banthas.
Like a bantha.
Oh! Here we go! Yeah!
May the force be with you.
Oh! I feel like that's the end of the season. What the heck? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so special.
Oh my gosh.
That was really special. That was really special.
Thank you, Dave.
I feel like I've just been trying to like think and analyze the whole Anakin stuff. I think ultimately the journey or the arc that she was taken on was he was basically like showing her legacy and kind of what her life has been. And right now, the reason she has behaved the way that she has in this season so far has been, I think, because she genuinely believes what Baylan was saying to her. Like, she already believed that. And what she believed was, my legacy is destruction and death. I was trained as a warrior and literally
Trade up with the clones.
And there was literally nothing good for me. Like, there was nothing like that I did that really added anything to this world. And she's struggling with Sabine to add anything and to succeed in any way, to like really like offer anything of optimistic substance. You know what I mean? Not contributing to a war or not. And then her last battle with Darth Vader, she was going to die. But then Ezra saved her. Just think about that. Like, she was supposed to die. She was willing to die and she was prepared to die in that battle. But then she was kept from dying. So then when she brings up Vader, the thing about Vader, when she brings up the thing about Vader to him directly.
Who?
Ahsoka.
And she says you're dangerous?
Yeah. And then he's like, "Oh, you haven't understood why I'm showing you, like what I'm showing you, or what you need to learn." And that it's like that. Yes, these things are in your past, but your future can look different. And so she fights Darth Vader again, and by the end of it, she says, "I want to live." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
it's almost like she, like a terminally ill person, is like accepting death.
Right.
And they're just like waiting to die.
Right.
Basically, like in their spirit, they're like, yeah, like it's over.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for her, he's like, "Oh, you need to be confronted with Darth Vader again, and you need to see my evil and my power, and then respond with, I want to live, and not be caught up in my mistakes and the mistakes of your upbringing, and like wallow in that and just act like that's all your future has, basically. You need to be confronted with this again as you were in Rebels." And
so good.
You know what I mean? Because like she's dealing with like the death of the clone, and she's like having this emotional moment, and he's like basically showing her past and saying, your future needs to look different now, you know, and you need to want. So when she says, "I want to live," he says, "Live or die, live or die."
Yeah.
And she's like, by the end of it, she's, I choose life.
Well, I didn't get it either. I was like, is she having a choice if she's gonna go back to the real world or stay in?
I think that's what it was. I think that literally was what it was. She literally has the choice to either live or die, and Anakin wants her to choose life, and that's why he's taking her on her final lesson. You know what I mean?
I wish I had understood that in the moment. I probably would have been sobbing. Like if I fully got it. That's so true.
That is clearly, I was too overwhelmed with everything to understand what it was saying.
Yeah.
But in retrospect, I totally understand what it was saying.
What if she said, "What if I don't want to fight anymore?" And he said, "You die."
Right.
And I did not understand
that
what
it was literally up
it
to
actually
her
meant.
To choose.
But he was saying, if you give up, you die.
Yeah.
And then it's like culminated in when she says at the end,
"I want to live."
When she says at the end, it could go anywhere. That's better than going nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah. I mean, the serious switch of like, I get why everyone was saying what her acting was wooden. It's not that it was wooden, guys. It's that she was brooding. She was brooding. She was brooding intentionally, because now it's all optimistic Ahsoka 100%.
She was like traumatized and depressed.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, clearly. And by the end of it, Anakin confronts her and basically says, like, "Listen, you have a choice right now. It's either do or die. It's either life or death. You can choose it, but you have to recognize that I believe that your legacy is more than your past." but you have
Just
the
as mine
potential.
was more like just as he was redeemed at the end.
Yes. He's like, is that what this is about? You don't understand how my legacy is not death and destruction anymore. But my legacy is the love that my son had for me. You know what I mean?
My God. I think that was the best Star Wars we've seen since George Lucas himself.
Since Revenge of the Sith.
No, like actually though, like
That was
I'm
the
like,
most meaningful Star Wars that we've had since Revenge of the Sith.
I don't think I haven't cried like this at like maybe the animated shows.
Yeah.
But
maybe
like
Rebels or I don't know.
But like yeah, no, it feels like the most meaningful stuff that we've seen, and it felt so dramatic and like archetypical and like
Mythological.
serious and like yes, like it felt so like you could just feel Dave Filoni's pixie dust all over it. Like you know how much he loves.
You could feel the heart.
You
sure.
You know how much he loves this character, and how all the clips you hear of him talking about her, he knows like this journey that she had to go to this place.
Yeah.
And like confront this darkness inside of her.
Yeah.
And deal with it. And
man, in the moment I was so overwhelmed that I was not understanding.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to understand, but in retrospect it makes perfect sense what was being communicated.
Mm-hmm.
It's very subtle but very poignant. You know what I mean? Like because
so
it was show don't tell. It was show through the actions.
Mm-hmm.
And so hopefully everyone gets it. I think now in retrospect it's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe some people like me are going to be like so caught up in it's Rex and everything that they just won't understand. But that clearly was what it was. The last lesson for me as your master is for you to choose life and go and
like let go
and let go of this. Yeah, let go of the past. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's clearly
she's like crippled with, you know, shame, like guilt, and like she's like, we lost so many, like it was my fault, these were my men, like
right,
we made all these mistakes. And he was saying like, you know, we're just trying to survive, like I'm showing you how to
like we're just like teaching isn't all
cracked.
it's cracked up to be, and like I'm just trying to make do with like what is available, and like, you know what I mean, like you're stuck with
it's just part of life, like you make mistakes and you lose things, and like
right,
and people you lose people, and but like it's
man,
not...
I hope we see him again.
You think
I don't
that
know.
wasn't like,
I hope we see him again.
it felt like it could be like, I don't know, it was just like perfect the way that he smiled at the end, and it was so perfect.
It was
just like so sweet.
The de-aging was great.
Yeah,
it was flawless in my opinion.
It was very good.
It was like, it looked like just old Hayden.
Yeah,
I felt like
it was very,
yeah,
it was nice.
And Hayden Christensen,
his performance was great.
Was so good.
It was there.
Was so good. It was
so there.
It was prequels Anakin plus Clone Wars Anakin plus like his own take on the Clone Wars Anakin. Like it was so, plus like Anakin post Return of the Jedi. Like this, like kind of like,
plus like Force Ghost Anakin.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Force Ghost Anakin after the events of I've been Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was so much there.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna be talking about this for a long time.
Yeah, that was insane.
Okay, well,
I wish we could have gone to the theater.
Oh, that would have been great. Oh.
That was just so cool the way they did that. The way they took it back to young Ahsoka, and like those scenes, the battle scenes, they were so like the cinematography was so cool, and the flashes of Darth Vader in the smoke, and like it was like so dramatic.
There were literally scenes from the Clone Wars, from the Siege of Mandalore, from from the first episodes of the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
The first one was from the like original Clone Wars, like first episodes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
That was wild, guys. That was so wild.
And it was so beautiful. Like it totally was a Gandalf the White situation where she like she was able to face this.
It was more than Gandalf the White. Gandalf is not his own character.
Well, yeah.
In that way.
No, but
Gandalf doesn't have a character arc. This was more than that. This was like...
Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying the way she changed and like...
Right.
And it felt like she went inside herself and she dealt with this like darkness and she faced it and she said, you know...
Man, all the haters got to eat their words.
I don't need this. Yeah. I don't need this anymore. I can let go. And... Because
like the folks that were like complaining that this wasn't like her show, it's all about Sabine or it's just a Rebel sequel. It's like, guys, like look at what they did. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, that's why we try to not judge it fully until it's done.
Exactly.
But because you don't know where they're going with it.
Yeah.
Clearly. But it just felt so emotional at the end because it's just like, wow, like the fact that she was so shadowed in the beginning of the show makes it that much more like sweet to see her acting like so different.
Yeah. And
she's like so lighthearted, like you can visibly see the like weight that was lifted off her.
Yeah.
And she's like so genuine and like she it's so beautiful to me because it's like oh my gosh. it's so meaningful. It's crazy. Like this is just like peak storytelling. It's so good. It's like she got her innocence back, you know?
Yeah.
Like she had to grow up so fast and she didn't like really have like a childhood that she get like it was kind of taken from her. And like she was so young still when she had to run away and like she parted with Anakin and like he never finished her training and like and she was so like that like little girl inside of her was still there. And it's like she was able to come back to that and remember like I am like, you know, whimsical and I am like joyful and I love like just the freedom of the visual of her standing in the sky like surrounded by the whales like in her expression of like just peace and like I'm free kind of like and she just has like this hope like she has hope again that like her life can be something like that she has something to live for. It's like that's just so beautiful.
I totally agree. I think that this is a great follow-up to her character. This show is this is like the kind of character focused like on a single type of person type of show that you would want.
This is everything we wanted from this show. This is everything we wanted it to be.
Well, I actually find myself thinking about Obi-Wan again and the Obi-Wan show. And I find myself thinking about the emotional ride of that show and that character arc. For whatever, you know, qualms we have about the Reva part of that.
The show wasn't perfect.
The show wasn't perfect, but the character drama of Obi-Wan's arc, I'm just like, man, it's incredible the weight of Hayden Christensen's presence in this story. You know what I mean? Like Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker is still the main character of this story because they're making shows whose whole character arcs are focused around the effect that he had on their lives. Between Obi-Wan's show his entire show is about him dealing with Anakin, with his emotions and regrets in regards to Anakin. And same thing in this show.
The original trilogy, the prequels, it's all about Anakin.
No, it is though. Anakin is the main, like that's the thing about this is like Ahsoka is the protagonist of this show, but the main character of Star Wars is either Luke or Anakin Skywalker, but it was definitely more so Anakin Skywalker because the story is about his fall and redemption. You know what I mean? And so these even these tertiary shows that aren't like the source material in regards to the original trilogy still are dealing with him and the effect that he has. And it just goes to show like the kind of impact that we have in people's lives and like the choices that we make and the ways in which we either are able to bring life or death to people through how we act in the world. That we could, you know, like people's whole journeys can be defined by how we've behaved. You know what I mean? I just think that that's insane. And that is the story of Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars, how he affects the galaxy because of his selfishness and his redemption because of Luke, you know? So anyway, it's so good, guys.
It's just,
this is why we love Star Wars.
This is storytelling.
This is why we love Star Wars.
is
We're so here for it.
so good.
And we've got Thrawn.
Oh my gosh.
Now we've got threats
Now I just
to
feel
come.
like the show can just end. Like I am just happy. Like anything else is just fun.
Yeah.
Like I can just have fun.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Exactly.
Like that could have been the end of the series.
Man, we've got like
season.
the Baylan stuff. Like, what's Baylan and Shin all about?
I don't know.
And like,
I'm just gonna be laughing at anything else that happens.
and
like, just laughing.
Ezra
like,
and
Glee.
Sabine
Just like,
and
haha.
Baylan. And like, we've got
Nothing
so
matters.
much goodness coming. Oh man, what a time to be alive. It's great stuff, guys.
Oh, I want to see now like Sabine and Ahsoka get redeemed because now she understands like the Master Padawan relationship. And they're able to like talk through whatever happened between them, and she's able to have a new perspective on it and be like, Sabine, I'm sorry. Like let's work it out.
Seriously, we still have
whatever
3
happened.
episodes left. What more do they have up their sleeve? Do you think, guys? This is Star Wars. All right, we gotta stop talking.
This is Star Wars.
We gotta stop talking. Let us know what you guys thought about.
Oh my gosh! Blow
this
up
episode.
the comments section.
And tell us what you think of
Let's talk.
our analysis of the episode. I'm really excited to hear the conversation.
Let's chat.
Let's
guys.
talk about it.
This is some of the best stuff for Star Wars fans to talk about right now. Like, this is just fire.
We want to hear from you.
My gosh.
Let's talk. Like this video.
I can't.
We'll see you next week.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.